Hello, welcome. How are you? I'm Shiro Wangige. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It is Women's View na kama kawaida. We are here to inform, to entertain, and to engage with you. How have you been, by the way? I really miss you guys. Mko aje? I miss the comments you guys munanirushiaga. They are very nice. Alafu zinanipiaga too, yani I have something to look forward to, like having a show where you have many people giving you feedback, telling you this and that, giving you questions that you want, you can ask your guests, and engaging in your conversation. That is the best show. And actually, that is why I always say I'm always happy to be here to engage with you and to have this conversation with you. So in life, we have very many things that we do. And of course, as women now and men too, you know, both gender, we are now very much loving fashion. Fashion. Ukivaa lazima unataka kuvaa kitu yenye yani unafeel hii niko tu sawa. Hiyo ni fashion, by the way. So now we have people in the industry who've taken that road of doing fashion and modeling, and that is why we are here, because we want to explore the world of fashion and modeling in deep, because at least we want to know nini apart from hizi nguo tunaonaga nazo wakimodel, what life do they have behind that. So that's why we are here today, and I'm not alone. Kama kawaida, I can never be alone here, by the way. Hata ile siku nitakuwa alone na kuita wewe viewer, you come. And that is why I always tell you, if you would want to be on my show, si unajua tu penye tunapatanaga. And if you want to engage in this show today, because you're going to have a very engaging show, I want you to keep up with this conversation. At all our social media, we are GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. So thank you so much. Any comments, any question, any concern that you have about modeling and fashion, just let me know. So as I said, I'm not alone. I'm here joined with guests. Nakwambia musiangalie vile nimevaa, don't, because you're bringing the experts now. So allow me to introduce them. Here we have a gentleman, but he will say his name, and we have a lady there, and I know you're going to love the show. So let me introduce my guests. So we start from here. Karibu sana.
Yeah, men first nowadays.
Yes. Tuko wawili hapa, so tunakupea nini sana.
Hi guys, my name is Edward Sira, popularly known as Blake. Pia wananitanga a lot of events. Yeah, I'm an event organizer as well as a model, and I'm glad to be here.
Wow. Yeah. Lot of events. Hey, mnakumbuka ile movie ya inaitwa Lord of the
Rings.
Yes. Sasa ukisema hivyo tunaanza kurelate. Yeah. Karibu sana dear.
Thank you.
Yes.
My name is Melena Chiang, but in the industry I'm known as Melo. I'm the current Miss Wezesha Initiative, Miss Antemsia 2020, and I'm also the CEO of Precious Models Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for accepting our invite and being here. Like it's a privilege to host you guys, you know. Vile munazisema, hizo vitu munasema, zenye hata najua viewer wangu wako karibu kuniambia nao, Shiro, hapo sasa umeguza sasa. I'm so glad that I'm having this conversation with you. But I want us to start. Modeling and fashion, are they the same thing? Nini hizo? Ebu mtuambie, what are those in a layman's language? Because sisi tunafikiriaga fashion ni ile nguo naenda kununua, hiyo ni iko on fashion. Unajua sasa tuelewi sana. So nyinyi mko in the industry. If we can start with you, Blake. What is modeling and fashion? Is it the same thing? What are we talking about in a very layman's language?
I'll just say a simple word. Modeling is creativity. And fashion is what you see, what is out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing I can say in modeling, someone comes and invents something, but in fashion, the buyer gets something that has already been invented. So he goes and buys it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it the same?
Yeah, actually it's the same. Okay, on my side I'll say modeling is an art. It's how you portray yourself outside there. While fashion is the outcome, the outlook of whatever you have, whatever you're wearing, or the inner you. Let me say that is fashion. Yeah.
Wow. Now, when we talk about modeling, get us to the world of modeling. Your world, you know. We start with Melo. Well, how is this world that we don't know so much? Yeah.
The world of modeling.
Yes, yes.
Modeling, let me say, modeling is a good thing. When you do modeling, okay, it can take you places. Because nowadays people do say that models are slaying or something, which is not the truth. When you take modeling seriously, it can give you
income.
Yeah, it can give you income. It can take you places. It can give you a platform to reach people that you've never let me say talk to.
Yeah. And maybe the people you always look up to.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are the main challenges when it comes to modeling and fashion? Because it's the same thing. It's two different things, but they're in the same industry. It's the same industry. So what are the main challenges?
Okay, most people don't know that we are in the dark world. I like when you asked that, what is this world of modeling? You know, people see people wearing good clothes and all that.
Yes.
But there's the bad side of it. There's the darkness that most people don't know.
Is there?
Yeah.
Wow. So we need to know the world, that dark world, I think.
Kwanza, anything you do, you look at the revenue. And revenue is always profit minus cost. You cannot incur cost in something.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, watu wanakuuliza, we saw you doing this and that, but where is the money? We always see him 5 years down the line, the same things, the same way, with like you are not taking any step further. So one of the darkest thing in the modeling industry is that the people from outside judge people from the outfits they wear.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it's a fashion show.
You can't wear like this and tell me you don't have money.
What if I borrowed this cloth?
Do you? I don't know.
In fashion, you are given outfits to showcase. A model is called like, come, we have this show and show, I'll pay you this. Your work is just to showcase the fashion. So you showcase so many outfits, different outfits. The cameramen are there taking pictures, taking videos, and then you are happy, you upload them. People are like, this person has made it.
Yes. And actually, nataka hiyo nguo. And then we expect you have it.
Exactly. And people are like, but I've never seen you accept me that cloth, it's not yours. So the outside, the how do we call them? The fans. You know, the players know what's inside the game, but the fans, they don't know what is happening. So number one thing is money.
Iko kidogo.
Money, to be sincere with you, the only people that benefit are the top people.
The top people.
Like she mentioned Miss World Kenya. Miss World Kenya is one person out of thousands and thousands and thousands who are suffering behind the scenes.
Do you think the same?
Yeah.
I would also want to get your... I did know by the... I'm getting surprised because you people, you know, if ukisema we ni modeler, nakwambia hata unaweza ondokewa kwa barabara. Like that's a prominent person. Sindio? Because fashion is something else. Unaonekana, you know, when you know fashion, you become, you know, you have a class. But now, what about Melo? What is the other side? How do you how do you talk about it? The other dark world yenye anasema that we don't know.
The other dark world, Okay, when someone sees you as a model, someone will say that, oh, she made it in life. She has money. She has a class. Well, that's not it. Okay, when you come behind the scenes, okay, models are really suffering.
And one main thing is underpayment.
Underpayment. You can go to an event, showcase for an organizer, do him his work well, but he doesn't pay you.
Anaweza kata?
Yeah, kuna wengine hawalipani.
How?
Yeah.
We had agreed.
You know, we're in a world when wanasemaga Generation X, where people are running fast. They don't take a break. Like, they fail to pay you because you don't sign contract.
Yeah.
A model is desperate. You know, when a model goes to stage, everyone is clapping, cheering. So for a first timers, they'll get confused. I'm like, where's this place? So he or she wants more, like anticipation or anxiety.
Yes.
So when you tell a model, take a break, I want to manage, I want to tell you, there's a contract, there's an agreement. No.
I just
Kuna
don't-
event, there's an event
I
in
want to go for
Eldoret.
this.
There's an event in Mombasa. Mbio. There's an event where. So what she is saying happens because the models are desperate.
Yeah.
All you want is money.
Fame.
All they
let me
want
say
is fame, not
fame.
money. They want to be seen.
Aje sasa.
They want to be
Because-
known that they are popular, they have made it. Okay, one thing I'll tell models out there, you have to choose whatever event you're going, or you have to choose what you are going to do first. Before you make a step, you have to consult. Is it legit? How is it? Before you go for it. Because you can just go and
Get
mess yourself.
nothing.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's good to have contract
Yeah.
before you do any event.
Yeah.
And hiyo contract sasa utalipwa. Tukiwa na contract tunalipwa.
A well-written, signed contract with regulations and what happens when this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about this. You're the person nyinyi wewe tuseme like Blake ume sign contract. You are that person, You are that model. So ume sign contract. I can't work with you, for example, I want you to work for me and there is you who wants the contract. Sometimes these people wenye mnawakia for, there are people wenye wanataka tumalize hii maneno tuende, si ndio? And then there is another person who comes and anasema it's okay, you just take me, we don't need the contract, you just tuongee tu. Don't you see as if it's making you lose more chances, opportunities of being known, yes, being taken to, you can be taken to an event and meet other people who can even be of help.
Yeah.
Don't you think you miss that chance?
It's true you miss. As you start, I will agree with you. As you start, it's agreeable. There's somewhere you start. But in my scenario, I started the industry like 2017, 2018. There's some things that at the moment, if someone tells me, go to this event, I will say, I'm sorry, I won't go. Because my level is, I'm in another level. But for the first timer who is from high school, from college, I'm a college student. I don't have anything to do. The only thing I can do is just something to keep me busy. It's well and good. It's from individual's heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you also need to earn you know your worth.
Yeah.
And earn it. What was your first day like, Melo?
My first day.
Yes.
Okay, when I started modeling, I first went to a beauty pageant, which I contested, and I didn't appear among the top. I appeared among the bottom, and I'm proud to say that because for now I know I'm there. Okay, the event wasn't that fair. They choose the top from their agency, let me say that. And the winners, let me say, they never deserved. So what I would like to say is that when an organizer is organizing an event, they must have, let me say, the quality judges who know what they're doing on the panel and do it fairly. Yeah.
Wow. So you felt they did not do it in a fair way?
It wasn't
And it was
fair.
your first time?
It was my first time. Yes. Okay, the winners came from the agency. They just chose from the agency.
Apart from underpayment, are there other challenges in your industry?
Yeah, there are other challenges.
Like?
Yeah, we have, people always say that ladies in this industry, maybe they engage in maybe sexual intercourse with the organizers to get money out of it.
Yeah. Or to get the crown.
How to get the crown, or organizers ask ladies for that favor so that to give them awards. So that is one biggest challenge in the industry. But what I love with the models, the upcoming models now, is that they know their worth and they know their standards, and they have respect in what they do. You know, someone from the outside may say that this is a model, she's dressing in a, let me say, in a pool wear or in a beach wear. So you're like, this person, I'll just take her and take her home. When you make that trial, you know the reality. This is a career that has its own principles.
It's good you're touching about the beachwear and everything, because that's where shortly we'll come back to that. But I wanted us to look at the issue where, yes, I really was waiting for the challenge of now ladies using the sexual side to earn the awards, the crowns, and the favors in the industry. What about Melo? What is your take in this? Inaenda aje? As now you being a lady in that, ina happening ni kweli? And nani anai-prompt? Nani anai-push? Is it the modeler or the people you guys are working for? For the ones who do that.
For the ones who do that?
Yes.
Let me say it's desperation for winning or something. Maybe a model might be desperate for having a crown. Maybe she can see that, oh, my friends have won, and you're there, you don't have any. So when an organizer approaches you to ask you for the favors, definitely they will, because they know that at the end, they'll have whatever they've always wanted. Yeah.
Wow. Hey.
Add on something. Yeah, from my experience, it's both sided. It's both the organizer and the model. Because I've had an experience where I was one of the people who are crowning winners, and then the organizer comes behind the tent. Do you know what? From those ladies, who do you want to choose to be number one? So I'm like, what's happening? And then within a few time, I see the person walking towards the models, talking to them. So it's like he's trying to tell the models, like, I'll give you the crown. So if the guy is interested in, let me say, Melo, he will come to Melo and ask Melo, what's your tag number? So the guy who is organizing the event is not there as the MC. So he'll come back to me. I need this person to be number one. So it's both sided.
So they dictate.
They dictate. But if it's not someone who is strict and who stands for his words, the other person will overtake.
And how many genuine people do you get? Like the ones who go for what, you know, you've worked for it, you've earned number one, you know, you've earned everything, and I'm not going to choose one model over the other. Do we have those genuine people?
We have genuine people.
Yes.
We have genuine people, which I cannot lie. And the same thing, in any event,
yes,
from my experience, there's no event that ends when everyone is happy. As Melo stated, she was positioned, she was last.
Yeah,
it was not.
Yeah, she was not happy.
She was not happy, and
yes,
also it was not fair.
Yes.
No event will end when everyone says it is fair.
Uzuri, you guys are mpigani huko.
Our pigani. That's why fashion showcasing is better than pageant.
Yeah, pageant.
Because pageant is 3 people get paid. The rest, they have struggled,
there are
they have
many.
invested,
And maybe
there are
you are
many.
over 50 or something.
Let me ask you, can you take us on through until you get to pageant? How do you go? What is your cost? Your process yenye mnaenda, because you're saying it's expensive. You are not sponsored.
No.
You're not sponsored. It's like a competition. The way Kenya goes to compete with other countries in the marathon. Yeah, it's like a competition, individual. You have to, number one, you go training. Let me say training is this amount of money. You come for training for 1 month. After that, we have like 4 or 5 wares, which I'm against event organizers. I don't know, creative wear, introduction wear, dinner wear.
Yeah.
And you have to buy them yourself.
Yeah, it's either you buy or you hire.
You hire
and
them.
definitely you are using your money, and let me say it's 1,000 plus per outfit. So maybe if you have 6 categories, that means you're going to use 6,000. Apart from the 6,000, you have the transport you'll be using to go to the event. The makeup, for the ladies, the makeup, you have to pay the makeup artist. That's also another amount of money you're going to add on it.
Yeah. And it's all on you.
It's all on you.
And even this fee yenye unasema for training for 1 month, unalipa still these people wenye utaenda ku.
Yeah.
You pay the agency. So at the end of the day, unapata in pageantry, people invest, but they don't get the returns on the investment.
Anyway, that's a bit sad on this world. And as you know, I told you we are going to know their world. You know, apart from fashion and, you know, ile nguo yenye imetokea leo, ile clad iko sawa leo, you know, the kiatu, everything. You can hear what they also go through. And there's just the way they were telling us, there's the dark part that we don't know about it. For sure it is dark. If someone is going to invest a lot of money and then after some time or a month or two, and watu wanaanza kuchaguana is like huyu ndiye atakuwa, even without you know, winning, without having all those characteristics or personalities zenye zina make akue worth queen, is very desperate. It's very, you know, it's something we need also to think about. And as a person who is outside there, in, you know, you're involved in modeling, you want this thing, you also need to know this world. We are going to take a short break. We come back and continue. Thank you.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. For the comments, guys, I'm receiving very many comments, very educative, entertaining, and you know, thank you so much. We're having this conversation where we want to explore the world of modeling and fashion, and the way, the dimension to which this conversation is taking, I'm loving it because we know now the other world, you know. Sio ile yenye tunajuaga tu, ulienda shule wapi, ulifanya nini, were you it's also wanting to know, because our young generation want to join so much, you know, modeling, fashion, design, and they need to know this world. So because they also need to be prepared and also to know their worth and what they are expected to do when they go to that industry. Thank you so much for keeping up with this conversation. If you're tuning in right now, our social media handle, we are GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. Thank you so much. If you have a comment, kindly nitumie, nitazisoma zote. And I'm here joined with my very lovely guests. When you want to take through, we have Blake and we have Melo. Because of time, I want to read just one comment here. Mtu ananiambia, can you ask the model whether is true when people say uwa wanakula cotton to maintain flat tummy? I guess that's for ladies, and also you men, unajua mnakuwa na tutambi. So I think you also need to tell us where Melo. I think you guys can see Melo. She's beautiful. Yani ni ile yenye every woman anataka kukua kama Melo sasa. I want that shape, I want to be her size. So Ebu, tell us, how do we maintain this beautiful person?
Okay, we don't take cotton.
You don't take cotton?
We don't take cotton.
We umekula ukikuja hapa?
Yeah,
did you take breakfast?
I did.
Kwa tumbo gani?
Just this one.
Okay, it must be tiny, like atasidu. Yes, tell us how you maintain that nice body.
If you want to maintain, you'll have to do the workouts, maintain fitness. Okay, but for some of us, we just born like that.
Aja?
Yeah, we just, like for me, I was just born like that.
So you don't do the workouts?
Okay, I do the workouts, but this is just me.
Ata even before you joined the industry, you were still like this?
Yeah, I was still like this.
People, you need all to be born like her. I mean, and for those people who are not born like you and they want to still to be, you know, kama mimi hivi, nataka sasa kukua wewe. Na napenda chakula.
Okay. Definitely hautajinyima chakula because you want to be like me. You'll just eat, but do the workouts. Maintain your body fitness. Yeah.
We, hapo nitarudi tu. Wacha kwanza tusikie Blake, tusikie vile atatuambia.
Okay, from men's side, now most of them go to the gym and work out. Yeah, specifically models. Yeah, they have to get the muscles and all that.
Yes, yes.
So it's just they have to like respect themselves and parade themselves. Yeah.
So naona models men wanaeka hivi mamasus wanasimama hivi na masuti na manini na you know mnafanya mpaka nguo inavalika. Nikinunua naenda kuvalisha mtu mwingine hii nguo na hii ni ile yenye niliona. So the problem ni juu ule mwingine hana maso.
See, so this play inaweza kuuzwa are two different ones. Yeah.
But now, let me come to this main question that I don't want to leave. or rather to forget. The way you are, you're saying you go to the gym, you do, you know, there's a person who said if there's the most seductive men ni wenye wanafanya modeling. Is that true?
Okay, they have influence, I can say, because most of them, ladies, like try to get them. They have options. Yeah, so in a way it's true. But if you say, I don't know, kama pesa ndio sabuni ya roho.
Sabuni.
Because
Lazima.
because it starts, they attract, but they don't keep the ladies because
They don't have money?
I said that the only people that benefit are a few. There are thousands and thousands and thousands.
So even if they have money, not like the fame.
Not
The
like
fame is so
the
high.
fame iko juu, so it's higher.
But the payments are down.
The payments are down.
And do you think there's something we can do for us to still maintain our models, because we want them to be looking nice, and pesa ni sabuni ya roho. If you have money, you'll definitely be looking good, and you know, you want this kind of dressing, you'll go for it, sindio?
Yeah.
Do you think in a way, there is a way yenye the industry can pay you better? I think yeah.
It all starts from the leadership. We have to accept it. We are in the third world country. Yeah, we need let me say a government institution or a government body that stands for models. The way film, we have Kenya Film Commission and Kenya Film Classification Board. In modeling, I've never had a body that regulates it. Maybe you can say the sports, and the sports is wider. It's broad. We just need a specific, the way education
For modeling.
the way education eco, the way doctors have, the way yeah, that is the only way we can change, so that this body ikwe venye unyali, the way the border thing was imposed.
Yeah.
So this body will say, if you're an organizer, you don't have, example, 1 million in your account, you're not allowed to do an event.
Hold an event.
But now everyone rising up, I am so and so does event. I'm so and so. You know?
And when you talk about events, I would want to understand, kuna events, there's a certain event I had gone to, and this event, I acquire modeling, you know, but there are ladies who are hired to come and showcase their certain kind of fashion. Are those the kind of events you're saying? Ama kuna event tu inapangwa in event ya modeling?
The events you're saying, like, let me say, I have experience about them. Okay, there was a graduation somewhere and we were called to come and showcase. Definitely we were paid. Okay, the ones he's saying is that someone can just wake up and say, I'm an organizer, I'll hold Mr. and Miss Table, Mr. and Miss Chairs, and definitely models will come, they'll contest, and they want to be paid. So those are the kind of events he's saying.
So now, between fashion, ile yenye muna showcase hizo manguo na pageant, ni gani inalipa vizuri?
Pageant pays well if you find a well pageant.
Like Miss Universe, Miss World Kenya, Miss Tourism.
Lakini sasa mnasema there are million of models behind huyo mtu mmoja. How many people are selected in a pageant?
The top 3, the winner, the first runners-up, the second runners-up, maybe Miss Popularity, Miss Congeniality, let me say around 5 models. Yeah.
So let me ask the gentleman here. Wacha tusiulize ladies. Ni kweli kuna watu hawakuli, wanastarve ndio maintain the body. Na as you also ukijibu hiyo swali, mwili ya mtu ina determine ama is it one of the qualification of being a good model, such that tuseme ukienda pageant unaweza fanywa number 1, number 2 because of how your body looks. So we start with the eating part.
Yeah, body shaming has been a discussion, and there are so many people who do that. Yeah, you find someone, she's obsessed or he's obsessed to joining the industry. He has tried gym, imekata. So the only way is to try to to come up with the theological theories that he tries to stab. It's true. Yeah.
Wow. Na kuna watu wengine wasipokula wanakonda vibaya.
True.
Like ile vibaya. How do you maintain kukonda poa ile fitness na mtu hakuli?
It's a journey. It's a journey because hata ukienda gym you are told you have to follow what? To follow nutrition. Yeah, so it's a journey. Let me say 3 months, 6 months. It's not like 2 weeks thing.
Sasa na hiyo, is it the most qualification, the best qualification that you should have?
That is why fashion will always be on top of pageantry. Because fashion, there's someone in Lavington who owns a shop. Iko na nguo zote. These clothes,
all sizes.
Yeah, hii nguo nauza. Oh, this cloth I sell to someone who is big in stature. In fashion show, that size, come and showcase. Yeah.
Lakini pageant hapana.
Pageants, the mailers have rules and regulations.
Like hiyo mwili sasa.
Hiyo mwili.
Like Melo.
Yeah.
We have her now. At least we know what we are talking about. Like Melo sasa.
Yeah.
That's the body we want.
That's the body we want.
Na kuna mwingine atakuwa mdogo kuliko Melo.
Yeah.
Kabisa.
Wako.
Sasa hawakuli.
Kuna wengine they'll starve because they want it. Yeah.
Do you eat all the meals?
I do eat.
Unashiba?
Nashiba vizuri.
I want to host you one day. You people, do you people show Melo vizuri. Ebu muonyesha neni, she's well built. Like, wow.
But in a way, unasema unataka kukua kama Melo, and some people say that they want big things, so the world is different. Yeah,
people are different.
If someone tells me that, I told a friend of mine, and I made a joke that I want to give you one of the models, and he was like, hey, sitaki watu wadogo hivyo, malnutrition. So
but now when it comes, unajua, when we watch movies, especially when we watch fashion and design, modeling, these are people wenye, even ukiangalia hao wakubwa wenye unasema ndio huwa wana benefit, they all want models.
True.
Sijui kwa nini, ama ni because they are in the industry, and that is where now inakuja ile wanaanza kupigana. They compete in matters of sex ndio waeze kupata what they want. Yeah. Anyway, it's a big challenge, but ni sawa. And when it comes to one we know, paying, tumeambiwa iko chini. You note that if a person wants to come, how is the education? Ndio tuingie kwa modeling. After modeling, can I go to school? Can I do something else?
Okay. I'm a finance by profession.
Okay.
But I'm in the industry of entertainment as a business person. Those two different things. There are days I'm at work.
Okay.
So you have to, for me, I will, because we are in a third world country where there is no development, especially in these things to do with the industry of entertainment, I will advise someone, go study. Do it as a part-time.
If you have the passion.
If you have the passion. The same way someone is in school, but he plays football or rugby.
What about Melo?
Yeah, same as me. I'm a hotelier by profession. I do modeling as part-time job. So most of the time you'll find me at work, but maybe during my off days or during the weekends, you'll find me training the models. Like I said, I have an agency, let me say a modeling school called Precious Models Africa. So when I'm not at work, you'll find me training the models.
So you train them to join now the industry. Utawasaidia?
Yeah, I do help them to know what is wrong and what is right, what you have to do and what you don't have to do.
Na wanasema kila kitu ni ma connection. Does it also apply to modeling?
To modeling, yeah, connection is good because it's a first hand. You know, when you get a pageantry from the other side of the countries, you go so fast. So connection is in form of Melo by having an agency. So she stands for the models who join.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like a school.
Yeah.
I come, I want to be a model. I'll come and then I'll pay. And for how long?
For us, we do for 3 months. Yeah. If you want, you can continue.
Kuna ile nimeenda uni kusomea modeling. nimeenda college kusomea modeling, nimeenda in a polytechnic kusomea modeling, because why I'm asking is because you have decided to start something that can help the models.
Yeah.
Do we have that? Ulienda shule ukasomea, Blake?
Mimi sikuenda shule. Yeah, sikusomea modeling. But once I joined the industry, I started now getting mentors.
And trainings.
Who showed me the way. This is the right way to do. This is where to follow. Yeah.
And what about you, Melo?
For me, after high school, I had the passion of modeling. So I joined the EM Models Africa. It was a modeling school. They trained me for like 2 months. And then I went outside there, found experience from other people, and gained.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's always this question I always want to ask, but let us take a short break. We come back, I ask that question because it's equally very important that you also listen to it and you also want to know how these people are going to answer. So we're going to take a short break and then we come back. Thank you.
Everywhere, GBS.
Karibuni sana. Thank you so much, guys, for everything, for tuning in, for loving the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are here. We are almost coming to the end of this show, which I wouldn't want. Tungeambiwa tukae the whole day. I would want to sit here and listen to these people because there's, you know, mi napenda tu kujua the world of other people. Spendi tu kujua kangu. You know, I don't want to be this person mwenye tu amekuwa bound in, like, in this cap, I only know my world, photography, being a show host, you know, being all those things. No, I also want to know the world of others so that I can help my neighbor, my siblings, I can help anyone who comes and maybe visits me with the information I get from these people. So I'm joined with guests who are talking about modeling and fashion. And if you want to send me a comment, a question, anything like the way you guys are doing, you can do that. Our SMS line is 21144. All our social media at GBS TV Africa. So we were talking about everything you people go through and your world, and I think it's something I didn't know before. But there's someone I read, it's although it's very, you know, it's a big conversation they sent me. But in short, this person was giving me the experience of herself. She was a model before. And then she happened to get married and deliver twins. Since then, she has never gone back. It's been like 4 years, 5 years. She has never gone back. Now, how is that? Do modeling and fashion have space for people who want to go still in marriage, give birth, and still want to continue being modelers?
Yeah, it has. If you want to give birth, you can just take a break, go give birth, have your time, and after that, you can just come back to the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
The
time
industry is for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Your industry, sasa, your time nimetake. Will I be losing anything, Blake?
Yeah, there's so many contracts ongoing and moving so fast because every event, specific period or season, and the industry is time bound because for pageantry when you give there are any contracts. Let me say the Western nations, because I've done a contract from the Western nations, which states this person should have not given birth, should be between this age to this age, but for the fashion where we showcase, we accommodate everyone.
Na hiyo amwezi kuwa akukuagi na ile mtu a pregnant woman wenye wanafanya bado wako still in modeling?
Pregnant.
Fashion. Yeah.
Hakuna?
Okay, if you're pregnant, I don't think you'll be on the runway.
As an event organizer or as an event, the person who has made everything, my ultimate goal, remember, revenue is profit minus cost. So I'll choose her because the audience wants to see her. You see? So
because I'm thinking in this, we want to accommodate every person because we don't want modeling to feel like it's a field for specific people. And now I've been in the industry like Melo has been. There's a time she's going to have that break. And maybe during that break is when now this pageant happens and all those opportunities that she has been waiting for all that time. Can't we create, or rather, do we have spaces where we can still accommodate these people? She's pregnant and looking beautiful. Showcase this and do also this and, you know, depending on the qualification that you know they have set and you know upate zote, you still get to be miss something. Hiyo iwezi happen.
Iwezi happen unless now unless it starts from the top huko. Kwa watu walianza maybe waseme this is a new rule that has tuko na parliament ya model.
Melo, do you feel there's something that can be done on that side? Ama you guys are just okay when you go and you're losing opportunities?
We are not okay. Okay, I think something has to be done so that the industry can accommodate everyone, every kind of person at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you give birth, you come back, you have the baby fat, and sometimes it refuses. It's like a person, it refuses to go away. Do those people still continue with the position they were in and whatever thing they wanted to do?
You can continue, but let me say the position you are might change, but you'll still be in the industry. Maybe you'll take another part of it.
Another part of
Yeah.
it. So what are the main requirements of being a model, basic requirement of being a model?
Everyone can be a model. Okay, the basic things of being a model is the confidence. You need to have the confidence. You need to have the power of having the good speech. It's not all about looking nice or something. Yeah, you also have to engage the society. Yeah.
Hapo kwa kuengage sana. How do you know, nyinyi watu ni kama tu muna engage. Sijaiona model haja engage anyway, maybe I've never met. Are you taught or what is unaweza kuengage aje mpaka watu wanakupenda, wanakupea ile fame hivyo? How do you do that?
Once you get the influence, now you change the influence because you are impacting the society in another way, in a different way. Maybe you can stand for education. Let me say empowering young people through modeling, educating or empowering young people to education through modeling. So it's something that is taught and it is encouraged in the big pageantry, because after influence, what next? After getting all the money, like Miss World, what next? Yeah. Wow.
I think it's also a question I want to ask. Can I join? You know, would you prefer someone else to join? Wewe sasa uko ndani, si ndio? You know how the world is, the upkeep ni vile, you know everything. Would you advise a person? Yes, join.
Yeah, you know, in business we diversify. For me, I'll take what you said, that there should be, something should be introduced where we have even expectant mothers joining the industry. The market will be wide, and even as I said, the players cannot be the fans. At our audience who will be saying, I'm going just to see expectant mothers modeling.
Yes.
So it will be really good to diversify. Yeah.
Inakutake mahali. Does it take you places? You know, we say education takes you places. Does modeling Melo take you places?
Yeah, modeling can take us places. Yeah.
Like?
Okay, let me say, about the engaging the society, you can go out there, have a platform to speak to, let me say, the expectant mothers, those in jails, the street girls. Okay, someone can just support you and akupeleke mahali, you go work for them or something. Yeah.
Wow. So there are very many things a model can do.
Yeah.
Especially to be known, and I think is also to create confidence.
Yeah.
Wow. So, you know, before we end, I would want you guys to model. Umutuonyeshe vile huwa mnafanya huko. Ndio tuone kwa kamera karibu. Unajua tunaona kwa mataa zinabadilika. Yani mpaka yani hizo mataa zinaleta the mood. Unaona hata kama hiyo nguo inakaaje vibaya, lakini ni kama inakaa vizuri. Actually, you models, there is no cloth that ishaika vibaya on you. How do you do that? Do you like hivi, you looking good, lakini hebu pea mtu mwingine. kama one of these guys here. I'll tell them, kwani ni nini na nyinyi mmevaa leo? How do you know, ni kuchagua, ni katest, ni nini hiyo mko nayo ya kupick something and it looks nice in you?
It's research, passion. Yeah, you do a lot of research. And also consultations from friends before the event. You are given time, go and look for this and this. Yeah, but once you have passion, you'll always choose the best.
You'll always go for the best.
Saa ingine unaangaliaga mtu hivi unasema mbona ulivaa hivyo? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Unakaa unapose, now why did you even, you know, unaanza kuangalia ku recognize the mistakes zenye wamefanya.
Yeah.
Ndio ninauliza hivyo, ndio tukimaliza hapa mnipe hizo mistakes zenye nimefanya. Anyway guys, I'm enjoying this, and especially the part yenye inakuja hapo mbele ya kufanya nini, ya kumodel, watuonyeshe vile they sway around and how they do what and how they do it, vile wanafanyaga crowd ichangamke. I hope tutafanya hivyo. You guys give us the lights. Hizo lights huwa zinawaongezea confidence.
Kwanza una feel you are in the world of celebrities. Yani uko nyumbani. So it's good to.
But before we go, this last question. Nataka unieleze what is creativity na body art? Na how it's done?
Yeah, creativity comes by choosing the right thing that fits you. You see, okay, in creativity, let me say you look at the outfit, but body art, you'll come out with something that you can you can advertise or you can showcase. Yeah, body art, it's all about what you come up with, but creativity involves a lot of research.
Kuna ingine niliona ladies wanasimama alafu sijui ni tule tu tape measure ama ni tugam tule kama ile ya black. Anaekwa vizuri, anabandikwa vizuri inakaa kama nguo. So they want them to have a beach wear, wanatengeneza beach wear ya uso tu vitu. And then the way they were doing it ni kama tu ile inaitwaje that thing, the black thing, si salt tape ile ya black. I don't know that. Yes. So wanachukua wakibandika and then it looks so nice. Is that part of fashion?
Yeah.
Are you confident kutembea nayo ukijua hakuna nguo nimevaa, ni hizi tu vitu zimewekwa? Are you okay?
Yeah.
And it makes, how does it make you feel?
Okay, it gains your confidence.
Hebu fanya hivi, wacha tu model. We start with Melo, guys. I don't know how those people introduce you. Our next model on stage, Melo. Nice. Hey. Nadhani pia mwili inasaidia. My friends. Okay. My friend Kate, have you seen this? We should look like her. Karibu. So how are the gentlemen introduced?
Next on stage is
stage,
lot of events.
Next on stage is lot of events. Wow, very nice. Okay. That's very nice. I hope you're clapping, guys. You know? So you have to show every side.
You have to show every side, every pose. Sometimes you can show even your watch or what, if you have a tie.
Even your shoes.
Your shoes, yeah.
Wow. And do men have beach wear?
Yeah,
they do.
So when we go for beach wear, hata men watawear beach wear, na pia ladies.
Yeah.
So when we are showcasing beach wear, hatuwezi fanyia kama Nairobi hivyo mahali hakuna beach, ama uko kama Machakos?
That is now the stage and that's the set. Lazima tufanyie hapo.
So tuende beach. Sasa tunaenda beach. Na sasa ninataka kuwa model. Mimi nitakuwa tunafanya beach wear. Hakuna mambo ingine. Ama aje, hebu chagua penye unataka kukua model. And I'm so thankful that you've been with me throughout this thing. You have to choose your position. Shiro amechoose beach wear. Tafadhali tusisumbuane na watu. tusisumbue. Hiyo ni position ya Shiro, and these people have been so nice here, so I want you to say bye to the viewer who have been here attentive and also following your conversation. Tell them maybe just say the last within 1 minute kila mtu, alafu we end. So we start with the guy.
Okay, for someone out there, stop validate yourself. Don't validate yourselves depending on other people's opinion. In short, go for what you want. If you want modeling, there's so many opportunities out there. The best opportunities are abroad, but you start from home.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we have a big fashion show coming, Nairobi City Fashion Show. You can check it on 15th of July. Itakuwa University of Nairobi.
Na nimeinvitiwa. That is what I'm going to do my beach wear. Tupatane huko, by the way. So,
okay, thank you guys for being with us. What I'd like to tell you is that modeling is for everyone. There's no specific person who can model. Go for what you want, yeah, and you'll always make it. You can follow me on social media at Melo Achieng 254. Thank you.
Wow. And again, tunaweza jua mahali unafanyia hiyo, unafunza?
My place is at Shalom House along Gong Road. Yeah, we do it every weekend from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we leave her contact and his too. If you want more information on it, you can reach out to them. So thank you so much, guys, for keeping up with this conversation. I have been blessed myself. I have gotten something, and I am very happy that I have now known the world of someone else. So I don't know about you. You can tell me how you feel about this conversation and the conversation we usually have. So I'm going to end this conversation here because you know time hata nafukuzwa hapa, by the way. You guys should mnafaa kukuja hapa kuwa mnaniongelea. I need some bodyguards ndio nikitaka extend the show nafanya tu vizuri bila tu kusumbuliwa na hawa watu. But anyway, it's their work. I have to go. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.